Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Mashiach Yahushai. This your boy Azrael, man. Coming to you on a rainy Shabbat day, man. Just going through a couple precepts. Because a lot of things I like to talk about is the stuff that kind of, reflects on ourselves as well as uplifting each other, you know what I'm saying? So I want to talk about a lot of things as vanity today. Because, dealing with the whole world, dealing with social media, dealing with just going out into the public, you see a lot of wicked stuff these days, man, and it's all vanity. None of it is actually like good for our spirit. None of it is helping us get any closer to the Lord, because the world is given to the hand of the wicked, man, and the wicked, they want you to transgress. They want Jacob to always be down at the bottom. They want us to stay in sin because it keeps the heathens on top, man. But we got to start reversing that. We got to start keeping law, statutes, and commandments so we can get up out of this thing. So the first precept I want to bring out is the book of Sirach, chapter 1 and verse 5. We're going to read down through 7. The word of God Most High is, Salakia, is the fountain of wisdom, and her ways are everlasting commandments. So the word is a fountain of wisdom, man. It's the fountain that we got to drink out of. It's like, remember back in the days of slavery when you had like the white only fountains? This is a fountain that's only for Jacob. It's for the children of Israel, man. It's for the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native Americans, man. We have a fountain that we have to drink from. It's the word of the Lord. It is our wisdom. Reading on verse 6. To whom hath the root of wisdom, Salakia, been revealed? Or who hath known her wise counsels? They say, who has known the wise counsels other than us? So we have to look toward Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, so we can actually get the wisdom that we need to make it through this wicked captivity on the day-to-day. Verse 7. Unto whom hath the knowledge of wisdom been made manifest? And who hath understood the great experience? See, the heathens don't understand that. They don't know what's going on. They don't know the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that actually comes in the word. All these other different damn religions, all these wicked pastors, they want to pick up a book and read you a bunch of madness, but they don't actually know what's going on because the word is only given to Jacob. So that's why you got Israelites on the corner, and it spread throughout the four corners of the world, man. That's out here actually trying to tell our people that we got to get back to the marriage. We got to bid our people back to the marriage. Tell them to start keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, get their life in order. The next precept I want to bring out is the book of Psalms, chapter 14 and verse 1. It's like your pages don't want to agree with me today. It's like the fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt and have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. And that's what the fools say, man. We actually hear this stuff day in, day out when we talking to people. People like to be like, there is no God. Well, explain to me how you can wake up every day. Skip the alarm mess. Skip all the, your body is used to you waking up on a day-to-day because you got to go to school. You got to go to work. These are all damn conditions of being in damn captivity. Having to do what the damn heathen tell you to do anyway. But the fool said in his heart that there is no God. Show me how you can breathe. Show me how the clouds are made. Show me how rain comes down from the earth, man. You can't explain that stuff. Yeah, damn wicked want to sit here and want to imitate everything, put these chemtrails in the air, make these fake clouds and stuff, man. But, man's goings are the Lord. That he has made this wicked to do these things to try to cover our eyes, man. But we got to realize that these are all abominable works. These are all vanity. It's all things that is not going to do anything good for us. Verse 2. The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there was any that understand and see God. And that's what the Lord is doing, man. He's looking around trying to see who is actually trying to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. But the world rather fears man. They don't want to fear God. They don't want to fear the Most High. They don't care what the Most High say, man. We try to teach people law, statutes, and commandments. We break down that You know, that we not just so-called black people. We not the damn color of my shirt, the color of my Mitri. We not no damn color in the crayon box, man. Then Hispanics, you know, conquered by the Spaniards, man. They didn't originally speak that. We all spoke Hebrew, man. This whole world is just madness. It's damn madness. So we go on to verse 3. They are all gone aside. They are all, Salakia, together become filthy, and there is none that doeth good. No, not one. So that's this whole world, man. They so wicked. They don't understand what good is. They want to save the heathen. They'd be like, oh, but this one's a good one. And they'd be like, that's not good. What is good? Giving you damn paper with your slave masters on it. Just telling you, oh, here, go spend this, and then give it right back to your damn slave master. That's wickedness, man. The fact that we got to pay taxes. We got to go to them in hunger and thirst, want of all things. It's the book of Deuteronomy 28. I said, we tired of having to go to them, man. You got to pay taxes. Even if you buy your house, you still got to pay taxes on it. If not, they come and take it from you, man. That's not good. I said, the fact that water comes from the sky, you can't even collect it. You got to buy a bottle of water. You don't even know what's in that stuff. It could be anything in there, man. You don't know what they actually telling us, man. What's actually good and what's evil, because they corrupt everything. Even your fruit. It's GMOs, man. That's vanity. That's vexation of spirit, man, says the book of Ecclesiastes. But I'm going to go on to verse 4. We still in Psalms 14. Have all the workers of iniquity no knowledge, who eat up my people as they eat bread and call not upon the Lord? And that's the people, man. That's the wickedness of this land, man. Of all the lands, because they tried to take over the whole damn world. That, you know, they eat bread, and they not going to give thanks to the Most High. Even if they do, you know, like with their little speeches when they win awards and stuff, man, they say when they don't want to thank God. They full of crap, man. You can't thank God for wickedness when he has law, statutes, and commandments for his people to keep. That doesn't make any sense. But we'll go on, man, with the next precept here, man. We got John 6 and 63. Going into this vanity, man. Whole damn world's vexation of spirit. Every day you wake up, it's just like, I hate it here. You just got to see madness all day long. People doing 100% opposite of the law, statutes, and commandments every day. Damn Pride Fest. Damn bacon on every fast food commercial you see, man. Only damn female so-called celebrities you see, man. They all naked. They all wicked. They all promoting being with different people. Our sisters want to be in a damn FNF, man. Damn madness. Let's go on, man. Got John 6 and 63. It is the spirit that quickeneth. The flesh profiteth nothing. I say, man, see, your spirit, it wants spiritual things. And we can only be spiritual if we connect with the Most High. Your flesh profited nothing. But our people want to walk after the flesh. The damn lust of the eyes, lust of the flesh is going to get you killed in these last days, man. The flesh profiteth nothing. The words that I speak unto you, they are spirit, they are life. I said the words that the Most High speak to us, they are life, man. This is red letter. This is coming from the mouth of Yahushua, who the world so ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, man. So this whole world is just madness. I got a precept to that, man. I got Romans chapter 8. Let's start at verse 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the spirit, the things of the spirit. I said, so if you just lusting after the flesh, then that's all you're going to be thinking about is the damn flesh. That's all you're going to do is want to keep giving in to what your flesh want. Your eyes is going to be like, ooh, I want that car. Ooh, I want that girl. Ooh, I want that big house. But your spirit wants to connect to the Most High. So you can't fight between them two things, man. You got to choose one. You can't have two masters. You got to choose this day who you going to serve, man. Verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death. It said it's death, man. The Lord will put you down, man, for being carnally minded. We got to wake up, man, and realize that we got to walk in the ways of the Most High, man. We got to walk in the spirit. We got to walk in spirit and in truth, man. But to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Don't you want peace? No, ain't you tired of waking up damn 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning? Got to put on that dirty, nasty uniform. Got to go in, clock in to the damn white man's job. Got to do what he say all day. Yes, sir. No, sir. This the time you go on break. This the time you go on lunch. This the time you leave. And you better be back here tomorrow same time I'm writing you up. It's madness, man. Verse 7. Because the carnal mind is enmity with God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. Said the Christians always want to be like the laws are done away with. How? When the book constantly talk about the law, statutes, and commandments. They always want to say you speak out of context when you read something. Start from the beginning and keep going, man. I say we can go back up to verse 4 to get the clarity. It said the righteousness of the law might be fulfilled in us who walk not after the flesh, but after the spirit. So if you ain't obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, how are you walking in the spirit? How do you have fruits of the spirit? Galatians 5:22. How do you have meekness, man? How do you have long suffering? How do you have forgiveness? All this, if you don't know what the law is. You have to walk according to the law, statutes, and commandments to be one with the Most High. Otherwise, it's just all vanity, man. But going back down to verse 8. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please God. If you walking in the flesh, you cannot please the Most High Yahweh. If you walking around, you watching damn porno every day, that's all you're going to be thinking about. You ain't even going to be able to think about the real word because that's all you're going to be doing is worried about going home and damn freaking off. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 9. So it's simple stuff, man. You just gotta find the truth and walk in it, man. It's not that hard. The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done. And there is no new thing under the sun. See, everything that our people are doing in these days, they act like it's something new. They act like, oh, this is the first time that this happened. No, our forefathers been going off from the beginning. And then every generation it happens again and again and again. If you read the Old Testament, you're going to see that we got plenty of examples where all of our forefathers was wicked, man. David was wicked even though he was perfect. He had wicked moments. That's why Solomon had to build the temple and said, David wanted to do it, but Most High was like, nah, man, you cool. You pass it on to your son, man. I want him to build the temple. But then you see generations later, now we building the temple back again. Not physically, but spiritually. And that spiritually is physically at the same time because we gathering the children back together. Book of Zephaniah 2:1. Book of Genesis chapter 49 verse 2. Say, gather yourselves together. You know what I'm saying? We talking to the nation I desire. So-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native Americans. Waking them up, telling them who they are, man. Giving them back their nationality. Giving them back that heritage that we lost. Giving them back the food that they supposed to be eating. Giving them back the dress codes they supposed to be wearing, man. Putting the meat tree back on your head. Ladies wrapping up their head, man. Getting their prayer on. You know what I'm saying? We fasting and praying, being on one accord. Speaking of which, man, it's the nationwide fast next week, man. July 13th, so-called. Sundown to sundown, man. We all fasting together. You know, everybody should be a part of that thing, man. No matter what camp you with. No matter what congregation you with, man. Even if you out there by yourself being a damn keyboard Israelite, the one to scoff against everybody, man. Want to scoff against all the prophets. We all in this thing together, man. If not, it's all vanity. Ecclesiastes 1:10. If there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, it hath been already of old time, which was before us. Said that's just doubling down on verse 9. Said that everything that we are doing, they did before. That's why we got to deal with this damn wicked sodomite fest, man, for the whole month of June. Completely stepping on every so-called thing they want to give us, man. A damn heathen tell Jake, man, here go Juneteenth. Even though you wasn't free, man, here, go ahead and celebrate this day. And then what they do, they step all over it with the Pride Fest, man. It's madness. Telling people, here, you can celebrate the damn bird that want to be a bee but feel like a bird. But then sometimes it can sting you and, you know, dealing with a bunch of madness. Like, nah, man. The Lord's not dealing with that. This is all things of old time, man. Sodom and Gomorrah. Go back to Genesis and read about Sodom and Gomorrah. The damn wicked ass men, wicked ass women that wanted to do some stuff that we wasn't meant to do, man. They want to bring all this stuff into all the cartoons, man. They want to teach it in the school, so it bring your child up confused from their youth, so they can go completely against the law, statutes, and commandments for their whole life, man. It's the whole plan of this wicked captivity. They want us to always be just stuck in damn folly and vanity and vexation of spirit. Going to verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things. So this is just talking about regeneration. Like you being in the life you was in before, you don't remember those things now. The Most High wouldn't give you that knowledge, because we damn use it just to continue to freak off. We be using. You gotta look at it like basketball. That they'd be like, oh well, this is what I used to do. I gotta study this and this and this so I can be better than that. So it's like if we knew what we did in the past life, we sit there and be like, oh well, I messed up here. Let me do this so then that way I can be better than it this time, and just be damn more wicked. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. Said, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. I said, so it's going to be the same thing with the next generation, man. They ain't going to know either. They going to be just as lost in the sauce, man. Verse 14, I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit. This is one of my favorite verses, man. Everything is vanity and vexation of spirit. I was like earlier, I was talking about the fruits. Say you can barely get fruits with seeds in them. Even if they do, they still 9 times out of 10 GMO. You cut open tomatoes and stuff, man, and the design inside the tomato ain't even the same as it used to be. Everything is wicked. I was like, damn, bread even got pork in it. You gotta read the ingredients on every single thing you putting into your body. I said, man, vanity and vexation of the spirit is the damn toothpaste that you use having pork in it. Like they want you to always be off. Deodorant, man. It's a body wash. Like you can't even be so-called clean these days, man. The damn earth is really giving into the hands of the wicked. I hate it here, man. I can't wait until that day Mashiach come back. Even though he say that, we woe unto, what I'm saying, the man that is looking forward to that day, paraphrasing. But it's like at the same time, I'm looking forward to freedom, man. Even if I'm not of the elect, Lord willing I am. Lord willing everybody is watching this video is too. But it's like, man, this place is wicked. Anything has to be better than this. Even if you're least in the kingdom, it has to be better than walking on this dirty, stinking concrete. You can't even drive down the street without worrying about damn Edomites pulling up behind you, flipping on the red and blue lights, man. Everything is wicked. Verse 14, that which is crooked cannot be made straight. I said everything that is all out of order, it can't be straight. How can you say that something is good when there's mad confusion? When every damn thing in this world is confusion at this point. Because they want you to go completely contrary to the law, statutes, and commandments. They want you to be freaking off. They try to feed you anything they can to make you freak off. And it's all vanity and vexation of spirit. Say, and that which is wanting cannot be numbered. I said, man, so just go into all the damn riches of the world. They make you want to hit all these so-called goals. Like that's a hashtag thing. They're like, goals. This is where I want to be. This is what I want to do. That's all vanity, man. The Lord don't care about none of that. Jump down to verse 17. See, Ecclesiastes is hard, man. If you haven't read the book of Ecclesiastes, you need to go through and just read the whole thing. And I gave my heart to know wisdom and to know madness and folly. I perceive that this also is vexation of spirit. I said, and that's what we've done, man. You spend your whole 20, 30, 40. Some of the brothers in this thing, 50, 60 years old, man, just now finding out the law, statutes, and commandments. So you got to think you spent all that time giving your heart to know folly, man. Damn madness and folly. And wisdom on the left-hand side is the beginning of, the root of the wisdom is fearing the Lord. So you have to follow the Lord 10 times stronger than you did before you was in the world. Because now we know that everything in the world is just perceived as folly. It's all madness. It's all vexation of the spirit. It's not good for your soul at all. Verse 18, for in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increases knowledge increases sorrow. So the more that you learn, the more that the Most High open your eyes, the more stuff you seeing on the news, the stuff you seeing scrolling on damn Instagram, TikTok, Twitter every day. You just seeing more and more madness. And it's just more and more sorrow for men of the Lord, man. Because we got to deal with this stuff. We got to raise our kids up in it. We got to continue to see it just on a daily basis. Damn, the cup of sin is flowing up to the heavens right now, man. This place is wicked. I hate it here. So there's nothing good about this place, man. Can't wait for the Lord to come back to actually destroy this thing, man. Get us up out of here. Said, man, if Lord willing, it be in this generation. But if not, man, we got to continue to raise up our child in the way they should go. But we going to go on, man. Next precept is Proverbs 18 and 11. So like it. The rich man's wealth is a strong city, and there's a high wall in his own conceit. Said the rich man's wealth is in his own city. And that's what people think, is that the riches that they have is like a fortress, that's going to actually like save them in the day of calamity. The Most High going to laugh at you in your day of calamity, man. When your house shall come back and start taking out everything, when the chariots come back, start blowing up every damn part of the city, your riches ain't going to be able to save you. You ain't going to be able to hold up that dirty, stinking, filthy dollar and be like, oh, Lord, save me. The pastor ain't going to be able to hold up the tithes tray and be like, oh, look what we did for you. The Lord's not dealing with that. He don't care about that, man. He wants you to be spiritually minded. Anything else is just vanity, man. We'll go into the next precept, man. We'll close it out here in just a second. Book of Sirach, a.k.a. Ecclesiasticus 14 and verse 3. Actually, I'm going to start it too. Blessed is he whose conscience hath not condemned him, and who is not fallen from his hope in the Lord. So blessed is the man who actually deals with that conscience. Blessed is the man that can deal with that stuff, man. Remember in the movies back in the day, you had an angel on one shoulder, the damn devil on the other, but in the middle is your mental that you have to use, that you got to apply. So nobody is going to make you do anything. Everything starts with a thought, man. So you got the right and the wrong, and you know the difference between the two. So you got to make that judgment call, man. I'm like, so blessed is he who uses conscience and you don't let it condemn you. So you got to know what you're doing. You got to walk in the law, statutes, and commandments. You know that you won't be condemned for that. You won't be what the world so-called judge, man. You don't want to be put to death because you want to be damn knee-deep in sins all your life. When all you got to do is follow the law, statutes, and commandments, and everything will be so much smoother, be so much better. Life will be so much more peaceful. And then doing all the law, statutes, and commandments, we're going to receive salvation for it in the end. So the damn world don't know nothing about salvation. They think that Christ is going to come back and just everybody is just going to be saved. And it's like, no, man, you got to put in that work. You got to put your boot down. You got to do boots to the ground, bro. Verse 3, riches are not comely for a nagard. Riches are not comely for a Jake, man. We already know that. I said, because as soon as you start making too much money, that money going to draw you further and further from the Lord. Look at how many celebrities, sell their damn soul just to be on top, just for a short time. Look at how many rappers then died off in the past 2 years because they wanted to be somebody. They wanted that name. They wanted that hype. They wanted that, all the damn jewelry and the damn dirty, wicked houses and the damn dirty, wicked ass cars. And the Lord ain't dealing with that, man, because them people end up getting killed off. Never got a chance to repent. Now what? Your body went to the grave. Your spirit went back to he who gave it. Vanity and vexation of spirit, man. So like it. Read that again. Riches are not comely for a nagard. And what should an envious man do with money? Said an envious man, what is he going to do with money? Damn, just ride through the hood, floss on other Jake. What is that doing? How's that bettering your people, man? How's that even bettering yourself? You ain't doing nothing for yourself, man. It's just madness. I was like, then what else you want to do? You buy the damn Caesar Borgia piece, fake Jesus piece, man. You walk around and look at how much money I spent on this. Well, that gold don't mean nothing, brother. That gold don't mean a damn thing when the Lord come back and melt everything. What about your spirit being tried like gold in a furnace? That's what you got to worry about. I said, man, if if you don't want to burn, man, you better start learning some laws, statutes, and commandments, man. I got one more precept and close it out, man. It's the book of 2nd Ezra. Another fire book if you've never read it, man. Just never ending knowledge, wisdom, understanding. It's a lot of downfall of wicked Babylon in the book of 2nd Ezra, man. If you ain't with it, man, you got to get with it. You got to get in this thing, man. Book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 4, and verse 37 and 38. By measure he hath measured the times, and by number hath he measured the times. And he doeth not move nor stir them until the said measure is fulfilled. Then answered I and said, O Lord, that bearest rule, we are all full of impiety. It's like, hold on. Wait, is that the right verse? Salaki. I think I wrote that down wrong. Salaki is First Ezra. First Ezra is 4 and 37. Wine is wicked, and the king is wicked, and women are wicked, and the children of men are wicked, and such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. So wine is wicked, man. Too much wine is going to make you start doing things that's against your spirit, that's against the law, statutes, and commandment. That's the reason why they call alcohol, they call it, they call liquor, man, it's spirits, man. Because that's going to actually put you in a whole different vibe. Already know that when Jake down, what they do, get some drink, turn you into a whole different person. And then being that whole different person, man, it's going to get you followed off in damn wickedness. Said then the king is wicked. Said everybody who got any kind of damn power, they wicked these days, man. There's no positive role model. Salaki. There's no positive role models, man. I said the women are wicked. I said damn women want to be naked, twerking on stage. Sisters getting their damn children doing it. And not even just the girls, man. They getting the boys doing it too. I was sitting scrolling on Instagram the other day, seeing the damn Eve that was chanting on her son, man, for sitting there spinning around the pole in the apartment, man. That's wicked. Said the women are wicked, all the children of men are wicked, and such are their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. Said you don't even want to hear nothing that these wicked people got to say, because the only thing they're going to do is speak a bunch of vanity and just speaking from their own belly, speaking out the side of their damn neck. Don't know what they talking about. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. So in them same sins, they're going to die in them things, man. They're going to die without repentance. They're going to die without law, statutes, and commandments, without any structure in their life. And you ain't going to want that, man. Everybody on that damn Tupac with the only God can judge me, not knowing that ain't really what you want. Better be careful what you wish for, man. Because on that day of judgment, there's going to be no repentance from that. In the last second of life, you ain't going to be able to be like, oh, God, forgive me, and everything going to be all good. The Lord's not dealing with that. So like it. Verse 38. As for the truth, it endureth, and it's always strong. And I gotta bring out a precept for that one, man. That's it, because you can't know what the truth is you can't just guess what the truth is. Like, the truth ain't just something that you just make up. That's in your own mind. To be like, you can't just say that you know what the truth is, man. The book of John said the truth will set you free. But how can you be free if you don't even know what that truth is, man? If you're not even aware of what's really going on. Pages be fighting the brother, man. Book of Psalms 119 and 142. The righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. So the law is the truth, man. That's the only truth that we know. It's the law, statutes, and commandments, which are grievous to keep, man. That's the book of 1 John. I'm going to finish up in 1 Ezra 4 and 38. As for the truth, it endureth. Nothing can come against this truth, man. You can't debate against the law, statutes, and commandments. There's no arguing it. Even if you want to be wicked and you say there is no God, man, you can't argue that everything that is a law, statutes, and commandment wouldn't be better for our people. The smallest thing, like men shaving their beard, Jakes won't have them damn bumps on their face, man, if they did that. The whole world would fear our men if they actually walked around with a beard on their face, if they actually looked manly. A lion can't take off his mane and then, still roar and everybody be afraid. It's gonna be like, man, it's a damn lioness. That's the woman, man. Said, it liveth and conquereth forevermore. I said, so the law is gonna always be in effect. It's gonna outlive everything else in this world. Because the world is gonna get burned down. Like what you go outside and see every day. Every stone shall be thrown down, man. So that's the thing about doing these videos. You be like, oh, I got these precepts I want to bring out, but then it's always something that take you away from that, man. Said Mark 14 and 31. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my words shall not pass away. But of that day and that hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels which are in heaven, neither the Son, but the Father. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when the time is. So we got to always be on our P's and Q's. We got to stay in these laws, statutes, and commandments. We got to endure. We got to build ourselves up. So that's what we're here to do, is to build each other up, man. As the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. But with that, I'm going to wrap it up. Give a mighty Kwam Yasha Allah to Yasha Allah, and pray that y'all continue to endure, continue to build each other up, and continue to stay faithful in this thing, man, because we about to get into some wicked times. But till next time, Shar Shabbat, Shalom.